Water remains the most ancient, most mutable, and most emotionally honest of all reflective surfaces. Water divination, or hydromancy, wasn't only sacred because of what it could reveal. It was sacred because of the conditions it required: stillness, reverence, timing, and vulnerability. You weren't just reading the surface. You were entering a conscious relationship with the element itself. Unlike static objects, water demanded interaction. The practitioner had to become part of the field. They had to lower themselves to the surface, regulate their breath, match their emotional state to the stillness of the water, and then wait. And what came through wasn't always visual. Many ancient water rites involved trance-based listening, spontaneous imagery, or sudden emotional shifts. In early Roman hydromancy, a child or adolescent was sometimes used as the reader, not because of age-based superstition, but because younger minds were seen as more permeable, less rationalized, and therefore more likely to receive symbolic input without censorship. This speaks to the deep overstanding ancient cultures had about the state required for mirror work, not intellect, but openness. Some hydromancers reported seeing faces, animals, or flickering landscapes appear in water during ritual. Others experienced a kind of time distortion, the sensation that the pool was holding memory, either of the land itself, the ancestors who once communed there, or the seeker's own emotional past. In these traditions, water doesn't just show, it stores. It acts as an echo chamber for unprocessed memory, and when used ritually, it can bring that memory back into focus. Water remains the most ancient, most mutable, and most emotionally honest of all reflective surfaces. It does not hold a fixed shape. It cannot be fooled by cosmetics or performance. It reacts to sound, emotion, environment, and thought. This responsiveness is exactly why water became the first mirror, not because it was convenient, but because it was relational. When you look into water, you are not seeing something flat or static. You are interacting with a surface that shifts with your breath, that echoes your stillness or your tension, and that mirrors back not only your image, but your state. Instead, listen, feel, notice, and most importantly, observe how your own presence affects what appears. Because this is the great secret of the first mirror. It doesn't just reflect light. It reflects alignment, intention, readiness. Water is the elemental mirror of truth, not what's filtered or staged, but what is now, and what is possible if you are willing to enter into right relation. And it didn't show the face to be admired. It showed the soul to be heard.